Hi, what I want to talk to you about today is I had said that I was going to create some little snippet videos of actual things that happened to me as superintendent, things that I dealt with, and then you could kind of see if you could come up with a solution. So the first one I'm going to give you is a situation where there was a bus videotape that was found by the transportation supervisor and brought to me as superintendent. Upon observing the tape, reviewing the tape showed it would have been a bus operator and one of the high school secretaries together on the bus in a compromising situation. What appeared to have happened is that someone had turned on, while on the school bus, had turned on the ignition just to have radio mood music, and it triggered the cameras, and the cameras had sound and color. So it created quite a unique video. So I had two individuals, and on the tape it did tell us what time it was. It was 12:27. So we had the time, and the bus would have been sitting in the bus garage. So now I want you to think about this situation and tell me what action you would take as an administrator against these two individuals. So what I'd like you to do is just hit pause right now, pause it, think about it, come up with your response, and then I'll tell you what I did and what the only things that I really could do based on the law. Hi, welcome back. So here's what happened. In a discussion with both, they were both called into my office. I called them up simultaneously, so one was outside while the other one was with me, so they couldn't talk or compare stories. He denied it, she confessed, so when I confronted him then with her confession, and at some point did tell him I had him on video, he then at that point did confess. What the law said was that because the videotape showed what time it was, and it was noon, it was her lunch period, and it was his lunch period, the bus was not anywhere where students could get to it because it was in the bus garage, which was near a high school and an elementary school, but it's not anywhere where students go. So technically, they were allowed to do what they wanted to do on their own time. However, I did do, because I knew the public would find out, it was a small community, I think a 1 to 3 day extension without pay to both of them. And that alone showed the community that we weren't going to tolerate that. But quite honestly, if they had wanted to fight me, they could have, and they would have won. I would have lost that. I think they were so ashamed and embarrassed, and I think they thought they could lose their jobs. So, and I probably never told them that they wouldn't lose their jobs. So I think that they felt that that was the lesser of all the evils, and they both accepted their punishment. But it was a very interesting situation, and the wife of the wife of the gentleman involved did call me up and wanted to know if it was her husband, and it's an awkward situation because you can't tell. And never spoke to me again, and did everything she could to cause me trouble. But anyway, that's just pretty much how it goes. But that's one example that I thought you might find interesting.